In today's topic, UK ISAs. In this video, I'm going to explain the 4 most popular ISAs and why you would choose each. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Brett. I've been where so many people are, drowning in debt, feeling stuck and unsure how to get out. I've gone from owing tens of thousands to becoming completely debt-free and building my own personal wealth, all by learning, applying strategies, and making smart financial choices. Now I want to share everything I've learned in a way that's simple, relatable, and practical, so you can take control of your own money just like I did. If I can do it, then so can you. So first things first, ISA stands for Individual Savings Account, the UK's tax-free savings and investment accounts. I know the word tax makes most people want to crawl under the blanket and pretend that they're 5 again, but stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll know everything you need to know to get started. So there are actually 4 main types of UK ISAs available for adults, plus one special one for the kids out there. An ISA is basically that friendly superhero version of a normal bank account that protects your interest and investment gains from tax. Picture your savings wearing a little cape that says tax-free stamped on the back. Adorable and effective. Let's break down each one really quick. First up, the cash ISA. This is the vanilla option. Safe, straightforward, and no wacky toppings. This one's like the tortoise in the race. Slow and steady. The idea here is simple. You put your cash in, sits there, earns interest, and you're not taxed on any of the gains or interest that you make. Think of it like a regular savings account, but with a built-in no tax zone. Perfect for the cautious souls who just want a comfy spot to put their money. But here's the catch. Interest rates in the UK have historically been quite low. So while your money is growing, it's growing at the pace of that sad turtle. You might earn a few pence, but let's be real, you'll probably be richer taking your spare change and throwing it in a wishing well. At least then you've got a shot at magic. For the more savvy among us, the stocks and share ISA lets you invest in the stock market. Potentially high returns, but it does come with risk, kind of like a roller coaster. Just remember, if you scream, no one will be able to hear you over the sound of your future dividends. Hopefully. Stock prices go up, they go down. It's thrilling, it's unpredictable, and just like that roller coaster ride, it can leave you feeling a little bit nauseous, especially if and when the market crashes. But hey, if you're in it for the long haul, you could potentially make some big gains. And the best part? No tax on your profits. As long as you're willing to invest for the long term, this could be a wild ride, but potentially well worth it. Just don't expect your grandmother to be in this one, unless she's secretly a thrill seeker. Innovative Finance ISA. This one sounds very fancy, but it's simply for peer-to-peer lending and similar alternative investments. If you like the idea of lending money to businesses or people while also earning interest tax-free, this might be your jam. Remember though, with great innovation comes great responsibility and potentially risk. This ISA is less commonly known, but it exists, and if you're looking for a way to wrap those alternative investments up, this is the one for you. Now let's talk about the Lifetime ISA, the secret weapon of the savvy saver. This one's a little different. It's like a perfect combination of saving for your future and getting a cheeky bonus. So here's the deal. You can put up to 4,000 each year and the government will give you a 25% bonus on whatever you contribute. That's free money. Like I bought a coffee and got a cookie for free level of excitement. But here's the kicker. You have to use it either for your first home or retirement. So if you're planning on buying a yacht or funding a trip to space, not the best option for you without incurring penalties. But if you're planning on buying your first house or retiring like a boss, this ISA says, I've got your back. Plus, the government's handing out money like it's Christmas. So how can you say no? For anyone with tiny humans in their life, your kids, your grandkids, or the neighbour's future football star, there's a Junior ISA. This is a great way to get them started early on the saving habit. Every tax year, you get an allowance to deposit into these accounts on behalf of your child. Current limit is £9,000. That's right, you can stash away a hefty £9,000 into a Junior ISA, all tax-free. Now this is the fun part. There are 2 types of Junior ISAs. The cash one, where you can earn interest, but let's be honest, it's not much, is it? And the stocks and shares one, where you could see your investments grow faster than your child's appetite for sweets. But, and here's the twist, your child cannot touch the money until they're 18. So while they may not thank you now, in the future, they'll be sending you birthday cards made of £50 notes. And remember, once you put your money in, it's locked there until they're an adult. So it's a great way to teach them about long-term saving, or just let them buy their first car without having to borrow from you. Now a key thing to remember is your ISA allowance is currently £20,000 a year for adults. You can spread that across different ISA types, but you can't exceed that total amount in one tax year. So if you have 3 accounts who have £6,000 in each, and the Lifetime ISA could have £2,000 in, or any combination of the above. The Junior ISA is separate to that allowance, and that allowance is set at £9,000. If you're feeling fancy, you can have one of each type of ISA, but maybe start small. Don't adopt 4 cats on day one. I mean, don't open 4 accounts right away. Whichever ISA you choose, it's about finding what works for you and your risk level and your financial goals. For some, a cash ISA might be perfect. For others, a stocks and shares ISA for that long-term growth. The key here is to get started, because the right time to save was yesterday and the second best time is literally right now. Remember, you don't have to be a financial guru to take control of your own finance. All you need is the right information and maybe a sprinkle of humour to get going. I'm Brett, and this has been your quick guide to UK ISAs. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more tips. Feel free to drop any questions in the comments down below and I'll try my best to answer them. Stay smart, stay savvy, and keep that money growing. And I'll see you in the next one.